Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a follow-up video to my call to action where I propose my plan to troll the entirety of TF2's player base by simply playing some MvM Man Up. This video will help you decide which of the three tours mentioned in said video is best fit for you specifically based on your own preferences and what you find to be the most important for you. In TF2, there's 4 tours that have a chance of dropping Australian weapons, which includes the microscopic chance for a golden pan drop. These tours are as follows: Steel Trap, Mecca Engine, Two Cities, and Gear Grinder. We'll be comparing each of them, though I will say this before we even start: do not play Steel Trap. It is by far the worst of them in every way. Actually, let's take Steel Trap as an example to begin with. Steel Trap consists of 6 missions, meaning you need 6 tour of duty tickets to finish a tour. This means the tour is very expensive to run. The fact it consists of 6 missions also means it takes a very long time to finish. In fact, these 6 missions consist of a whopping 37 waves. But there's gotta be some reason for this tour to be so long and expensive. Perhaps the loot is amazing, right? Of course not. Loot-wise, this tour is absolutely terrible as well, rewarding you with a single unique quality weapon for each mission completion, which can be replaced by a regular unique hat in rare occasions. As for tour completion loot, you are guaranteed either a silver or gold bot killer weapon, with a small chance of also getting an Australium on top of it. This includes the chance of getting the golden pan. However, do not let this small chance for an Aussie fool you, as all of the tours we'll be talking about today also give you a chance at an Australium/golden pan anyway. Not to mention, it is extremely boring. Taking all of this into consideration, it is one of the least popular tours in the game, meaning queue times will take much longer for this in comparison to other tours we'll be talking about. Now that I've shown you what tour not to run, let's get into the ones that actually are worth your time and tickets. Starting with none other than Mecca Engine. Mecca Engine is the second fastest tour to run and tied in first place as the cheapest tour to run. It will cost you no more than 3 tour of duty tickets to do a full tour, which therefore consists of only 3 missions. These 3 missions make up for a total of only 21 waves. Not at all bad in terms of affordability and speed. However, unfortunately the loot is not much better than our friend Steel Trap's. Mecca Engine will reward you with a single unique weapon or unique hat in rare occasions per mission completion, and a single engineer bot killer weapon, either regular or gold, per tour completion. Of course, with a tiny chance to get an Australium or golden pan on top of the regular tour completion reward. Overall, I think this tour is decent if you do not care about anything but the small chance of getting an Aussie or the pan. It is not a hard tour to run whatsoever, and it can also be fun and perhaps challenging at first too. Moving on, these next tours are easily the best ones in the game, both for completely different reasons. Two Cities is easily the most profitable tour to run. That said, it does take a while to complete. Two Cities consists of 4 missions, meaning it will cost you 4 tickets to complete. These 4 missions add up to a respectable amount of 26 waves. These are the longest waves in MvM, however, consisting of the most robots. So what seems like just a little longer than Mecca Engine can easily even take double the amount of time to complete. This is not only because of the number of waves and wave size, but also because it is the most popular tour in the game, attracting loads of newer players who have no idea what they're doing, which can result in time loss. Now, the reason this store is so good despite all of this is the loot. A Two Cities mission completion will reward you with a unique weapon or a hat in rare occasions, accompanied by some robot parts and a small chance of getting a specialized killstreak kit fabricator. As for tour completion, it gets just a little bit more complicated. The bare minimum you're guaranteed to get is one killstreak kit and one specialized killstreak kit fabricator. No matter what, you will get these two items. There are two bonus items you can get on top of these two, the first one being a professional killstreak kit fabricator, and the second one we know already, the Australian weapon / golden frying pan. Two Cities is therefore the most profitable tour to run without a doubt. However, it is somewhat boring and can take a long time to complete. Last, but definitely not least, we've got my personal favorite, Gear Grinder. Gear Grinder, often nicknamed Expert as it is the only expert tour in the game, consists of 3 missions, matching Mecca Engine in cost at 3 tickets to complete a full tour. Where Gear Grinder beats Mecca Engine, however, is length. Gear Grinder consists of only 19 waves, making it the shortest tour in the game. And not only is it short, it is actually challenging and very fun to run. Gear Grinder, much like other older tours, suffers from horrible loot drops, rewarding you with only a single unique weapon or hat per mission completion, and either a Carbonado or Diamond Bot Killer weapon per tour completion, which of course can be accompanied by an Australian weapon or the Golden Frying Pan in very rare occasions. Gear Grinder is best suited for players who do not care about anything but the Australian / Golden Pan drop, play in a larger group or a full stack, and are determined to simply go fast. So to recap, we have Steel Trap, which is the most expensive, longest, and most boring tour. Two Cities, which while quite long and somewhat boring, is without a doubt the most profitable tour. And both Mecca Engine and Gear Grinder being the shortest and cheapest tours, with Gear Grinder being a bit more challenging but also a bit shorter. Here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the 4, well, realistically 3, tours for you to play in MvM's Man Up mode, accompanied by relevant information for you to be able to decide on which one of them fits you best. As I've mentioned in my previous video, we have a Discord server for all you gamers to find people to play MvM with. With our shared goal to accomplish the greatest troll in TF2's history. If you're confused about this greatest troll in TF2's history, I highly recommend you go watch my aforementioned previous video. And with all of this out of the way, thank you for watching, and remember, with enough perseverance, we will succeed.